Not the greatest picture to open up a stream like this, but hey, sometimes it's like this. But anyway, this is a fan thing that actually runs on PlayStation 1. But I'm gonna have to, well, actually, Sony doesn't give a shit, I think. I'm gonna duck station it. But it's Yume Nikki on PlayStation 1. And I don't know if it's a demo or if it's full thing, but it's recommended to me, and I'm gonna be checking it out. And I'm pretty damn excited. Someone's been linking me something in chat called Glorvo 142. What is this? Vinebooru? Oh my god. Oh my god. I want to hear the chorus. Fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. Och min Volvo 142. That's amazing. Wow, what an open to this stream. Now, if you're like a casual like person, just comment in here and be like, why is there a sausage man on screen? Why is there alien noises? What's that song? What does this have to do with Yume Nikki? Everything. Okay. Well, I didn't see who did that in chat, but, you know, shoutouts to you, person. That's very nice. It's very good and nice. What isn't nice is that I seem to have lost my USB for this controller. But it's okay. I just found it. Okay. I was at the sausage stream. I still don't know what that is. The sausage stream. Okay. Oh, God! Did you hear that? I just broke all my fucking bones! Christ! God! Neck broken! Actually, I like cracking my knuckles and shit. It's you can't get arthritis. It's just air between your knuckles releasing. So, don't freak out. Anyway, here we are. This is the Yume Nikki PlayStation 1 thing. Oh yeah! Oh shit! Oh boy! Okay, again, you can, if you burn this to a, like you know, modified PlayStation 1, you can play this. It works on real hardware. Summon a boa. Alright, well, let's give it a try. Yeah, alright. Check to get new effects, yeah. Is this just a recreation? Drop effect camera, first person camera, first person. Run, hold, sit. Okay. Cool. Alright. That's Matsuoka. Oh, okay. Okay, tilt like this, and then you can... This is fucking cool. Okay. I can jump, I can sit. How do I sit again? Okay. By the way, R1, L1 to like switch the camera. Yeah! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about! Woo! Okay. Okay. Alright, is the minigame in this? Yes, it is. Okay. Has Joel finished Yume Nikki? Yes. How many years ago was it now? It feels like 1,000 years ago, but there we go. Nasu. Wow. It's 2021? Oh, wow. Okay. Yume Nikki has an end? Kind of. Okay. Well, let's see how deep this rabbit hole goes, man. Alright. Alright, let's go find that gaster. Alright, let's see here. So, I remember the procedure. You gotta, like, sit at the computer and then fall asleep, right? Alright, can I maybe... Nah, okay. Let's see here. Betty Bice. Oh, okay. Alright, we gotta do this. I forget. No. Save is not supporting this. It's just a demo. It's just a demo. It's just a demo. Okay. You gotta, like, wait, right? Here you go. And now we're in the dream world. I wish more devs made PlayStation 1 style horror games for actual PlayStation 1 hardware. Yeah, that would be really cool, actually. Alright, let's head into the door. No fake VHS filters, yeah. Isn't this crazy? This in first person is awesome. I would say the only thing that I don't like, and this is so a photo mode. Okay. The only thing that I'm not a huge fan of right now is the fact that the camera is so zoomed in. It's kind of giving me vertigo. Sit, wake up, inventory, run, hold. It's a little close, but maybe it's meant to feel a little claustrophobic. For some reason, I can't see... Oh, I don't have the shoes yet. Alright, let's just go exploring, I guess. No, I don't want that. Okay. How do you get vertigo from that? I don't know. No. I guess it's not in the demo yet. You can only do it on the glowing doors. Okay. Off we go. Oh my god, I played this. Creative Plus to make a whole... Make the whole, and then when I put up a PC, because they can't fit the whole game onto a PlayStation 1. Oh god! Oh, the lag! Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. So the legacy of Yume Nikki, or at the time, because it was so anonymous and mysterious on the internet, is that the key to success? You shadow drop something, and then you wait a couple years until people find it. You just forget about it. Joel, have you ever had dreams so severe you didn't actually forget them? Yeah, I remember dreams all the time. Like, it's mostly nightmares, because they scare you so much. But also pleasant dreams, too. That's pretty much what Hollow Knight did. Wasn't there also like a multiplayer website inspired by Yume Nikki? We played that. The multiplayer version, yeah. It was actually really cool. We made like a big friend in it and stuff. Okay. It's risky, but it's possible to overclock the emulator. No, let's not do that. We're gonna play it like how it would play on an actual thing. Yume Nikki Online Project, yeah. Speaking of Hollow Knight, when are you unbanned from Silksong? Guys, you know what's so weird? And I don't want to, like, say anything that it sounds bad, but everybody was waiting on that game, and it's almost like the wait was bigger than the actual game itself. Because I don't hear people talk about it that much now. Like, the anticipation overshadowed the actual game. Which I think is unfortunate. I think it should be like a 50-50, like, build up and then, wow, best game ever. Bum, bum, ba, ba, bum. It did crash Steam on arrival. Yeah, that's true. It's only been 2 months. Yeah, that's true, too. It was Duke Nukem forever for Zoomers. Statement by, let's see here, Stupendous Anus. Stupenda saying this, you just painted yourself with a giant, like, you know, bullseye target. Watch yourself, okay? Watch yourself. Okay. It was being hyped in protest of AAA. You think so? Well, I saw a little bit of the game. It looks really cool, but I do want to play a proper Metroidvania on stream. I do want to maybe play Symphony of the Night. I like Symphony of the Night, and I feel I'm in the rights to criticize it and say, that game kind of sucks. And you guys are going to be like, what did you say? I think that game is awesome. I fucking love the music, the graphics, the atmosphere, the feel of it. But the placement of items is very much like, oh, you have the best things for a quarter of the playthrough, and then you get maybe something else, and you're just gonna be carrying all this trash with you. You know. Like, I feel like you get really good stuff, and then you don't really have a reason to invest in more things, and you're like a a la carte trash bag. Fetal Finger says, Goel, if go on google.com and look up Sandhihi Sheiks who don't get SpongeBob. Thanks. See if I can maybe jump up here. I think this is the way we came from, but I don't mind. I don't think we're making much progress here anyhow. Oh? Other way. So if you haven't considered playing a robot named Fight, it's an amazing Super Metroid inspired roguelike. So that it's the same thing as Pal World. That dropped like a lead anvil after 2 months. I will say this is video game discussion time. I think Pal World's legacy is the fact that it's only being in lawsuits right now. The lawsuits is actually like keeping that game alive. Like the thing that is trying to kill it is making it survive. Alright, we can't go on this one, but we can... Actually, this one is locked. Okay, not here either. Can I explore more of this, I wonder? Nope. No, it's the porno mods that keep that game alive. I'm sorry, did somebody add like a dick and balls onto a Pal World? That's not good. Okay, so this is a little basic right now. There's not too much to do. But the proof of concept is here, and it's really, really cool. So I can head back. Okay, we're gonna try that again actually, because really, we need to explore more of that level. I just feel like, just like Yume Nikki, walking left, right until you hit the right spot for it. Is that really it? Well, actually, this one is open now. From the other side, maybe. Yeah, here we go. I think I've actually been using the wrong sides throughout. Oh, here we go, here we go. I think my favorite world or dream in Yume Nikki is the Michael Jackson world. Like the weird space thing is my favorite. Okay. Shamona. The UFO that crashed on Mars, yeah. Hey, by the way, guys, I have horrendous shit news. I was doing all this meal prepping yesterday, and I was like getting my groceries. I was you know, defrosting chicken, etc. I check outside, boom, snow. Fully snowing outside. Winter solstice has come, and fuck. Good for you, Sweden. I don't think so. It's very unusually cold here in Texas, too. So how terrible, not totally jealous. You see, you need to understand something, chat. When you live in this Arctic hell that is Sweden, northern Sweden, mind you, because southern Sweden don't count. The majority of my life has been surrounded in snow, okay? I am not excited to experience it. I would have been like, oh, snow, if it lasted 3 months. It doesn't. It lasts like half the fucking year. You know. And when I think about snow, I don't think of like, oh, snow. Yes, of course, all the classics. But for me, you know what I think of? Having to go outside in a snowstorm, or when it's that weird period between spring and winter, so there's like puddles of melted snow everywhere that gets your socks wet. Let's see if we can get here. And I think there's something over there. Wear proper boots. I gotta get myself some proper boots, man. I have these Gore-Tex boots down in my basement, but a friend asked me what's the difference between Sweden and Finland. We're on the left, they're on the right. Because, you know, left and right, not west and east. No. Gore-Tex is a good brand. Gore-Tex isn't a band, right? Oh, bad, right, yeah. Sounds like a band. Okay. How many jackets do you wear during winter? 1. People are always shocked when I go overseas and it's like cold for them, and I wear my Swedish skin with pride, and I'm like, this is fucking nothing to me, man. Because it doesn't. Dude, seriously, I sleep in my apartment. It's currently like 14 degrees in here, and that's good for me. I like sleeping in the cold. Okay, we got something else here. Shit ain't nothing to me, man. Come to Canada, it's the same. I don't think I'm allowed to go to Canada after I talk shit about the hockey. Hey, we got some... Oh, the igloo! So, still munching on those Korean corn dogs? Thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna introduce my dad to a Korean corn dog today. I got my dad a really nice present, by the way. I got him a air fryer that has 2 baskets. And this air fryer is so amazing because, it sounds like I'm shilling a product here. Hey guys, it's an air fryer with a steamer function. And my dad has been like, trying everything. It can steam and air fry at the same time. So we've been like having super fun with vegetables. So check out this affiliate link. Don't wanna. Not available in the demo. Aw, damn it, okay. What can I do here? I've always thought that igloos look so comfortable. Like, I used to have like a book as a kid. And it was the family in like, what would this be? This would be in like, not Alaska. Where is the specific place? Like, the fucking, I guess it is Alaska, north of Alaska. Maybe Newfoundland, whatever. But it was this family, and it was a little baby wrapped like a cat, like a burrito, right? And it was a dad that came home after like fishing, and the mother was inside, and they were all like just in this cozy little warm with a light thing, and there was like furs inside, and then they go, I'm like, I want to live there, man. And then you realize, yeah, probably you don't want to. Okay. It's while in insulating the art. I've never been to an ice hotel. I remember in 2002, on New Year's Eve. No, there was like, I think the cusp of 2000. I remember there was an ice hotel opening up nearby in town. And my mom and dad at like fucking 11 a.m. Or, sorry, p.m. They were like, hey, Joel, you want to go see the ice hotel? It's like 2 hours outside town. You want to go? I'm like, no. So I never went. Another wild thing that happened that day. You know how you can have vivid memories about eating something? And it's like, you will never, like, it's like a smell and you associate it with something, right? So, I was eating this very specific brand of, like, star-shaped puffed snacks. And whenever I see those things, or that was like hearts or something, I was like, oh, that's New Year's 2000. Anyway, that brings me to kind of a funny memory. There used to be a guy, actually, you remember the EJ guy? Marculio? Yeah, he had a song called Millennium 2. And our neighbor at the time, he was next door, he was so fucking drunk that somehow, before going out to drink more, he turned the stereo to like 6,000 decibel. So much that it was like shaking the porcelain in our apartment. And he was so drunk that he just went outside with the door open and he never came back. So after 3 hours of... my mom went so nuclear, she just went into his apartment, just turned off the shit, unplugged everything. I think it did come back, but okay. I forget, can he do anything with this bed?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Not this one, no. Now, I wonder, because obviously Uboa would probably be in this demo, right? I probably need some guidance to get back to Uboa. I do remember it is, I think, Snow World? But I think you need an ability to, like, go to that spot. No, he would have been in the pink thing. The pink thing? Uboa is in the pink ocean. It was that thing, and it wasn't available in the demo. Ah, okay. I used to have a neighbor that who blasted the radio at max on his porch every single day until he went to sleep. There's a secret in this world, though, right? So that Uboa is in Australia. Joel, did you see that someone remade Deltarune Chapter 1 entirely on Earthbound Realm? Yeah, I saw that. People sent that in. I'm gonna have to give that a try. But in December, there's gonna be another Deltarune stream. I just can't decide what date I'm doing it on. But why though? I have no idea. Okay. You should visit Louisiana during Mardi Gras Fat Tuesday season. We don't have true winters, we just have a convenient series of cold fronts. You've said so many strange words to me, man. Are you doing any Thanksgiving fun this year? Am I doing Thanksgiving and give up on Tom the Turkey? He is a foundation on these streams. Okay, yeah. What the hell is Fat Tuesday?
Come to the Louisiana Bayou.
Okay, going on this little hill. Okay. What's happening over here? I love the fact that, like, this is recreated to its, like, T, where it's, like, confusing where the fuck do I go, but that's the point. Question, does Yume Nikki actually have any scares in it? Besides the sort of, like, atmospheric horror that is some worlds. I mean, you could argue maybe Uboa. Right behind me. I think Uboa, maybe. There's a couple of quote-unquote jump scares. Look back, Joel, there is something. Where? Clipper chat. You mean the tree? Is that what you're talking about? I'll go there, I guess. Hang on. Right there. What are you seeing? You have to look up. Okay. Dirtbike Boy, are you the guy that's in the YouTube comments later on saying like, Joel, I've gone to you with look up 652 times this year, or some shit like that? Because there's some maniac out there that's like cataloging how many times they can get me, man. Sit down. Yeah. Rest me leggy. The ending is the scariest thing about the game, at least for me personally. Yeah, I got that. The original Yume Nikki did not have the long-nosed Tengu chasing you. I'm sorry? Joel, do you not know what a cold front is? No, I do not know. Cold front. How much do you remember from the original game? I remember a majority of it, but I could never, like, know where you're supposed to go. I remember the rooms and the looks and what I experienced during it, but I couldn't be like, yes, go there, go there, go there, go there, because it's so, like, it's like a maze, you know? There's the igloo again. This reminds me of the Japanese PlayStation 1 game heavily inspired by Twin Peaks. I know what you're talking about. It's like Shenmue before Shenmue, right? But for real, did you all see the cool skybox thing in this map? No, huh? No. What's it called? Mizurna Falls. Unless you're talking about Deadly Premonition, I guess. Ready for Snoop Dogg to voice Yoshi. Oh yeah, tomorrow the new Mario Galaxy trailer comes out. Here's my predictions. Snoop Dogg is there somewhere. Let's get The Rock in there. And we gotta have Nicki Minaj. We gotta have Megan Thee Stallion. Machine Gun Kelly, and who else? Ringo. Okay, nothing in here. Joe Pesci, yeah, that's good. You motherfucker! Kevin Hart. They got Bobson Dugnut in the voice cast. Oh, hey, there we go. Ability, please. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Sleeping too long! Wake up! Wake up! I see if I can sit down as well, right? Okay. Werner Herzog as Luma. Do you think that the fans interpret Yume Nikki the creators meant to be interpreted as, or do you think there's something we was missing all these years? Well, if I can get serious for a minute, I mean, this is it's a game about dreams. And dreams can be interpreted very differently. And here's the thing too. Most dreams don't make any sense. Okay, there's no deeper meaning to them. It's just a bunch of brain and nonsense. I'm not saying that Yume Nikki is just nonsense, but it's more of a visual, dreamy stream of consciousness where you're just there to experience it. It doesn't be like, yes, Uboa was the secret moonchild. When the 15 wizards beneath the igloo... It's just abstract, man. Some of that Stellan Skarsgård is lacking too. Freud, but what's with the ending? That's true. That's true. I think Yume Nikki's strength is the fact that it's so cryptic. It offers zero explanation. Kind of like LSD a little bit, where like the mystery that surrounds this game is its strength. Where like the creator is shrouded in mystery, drops this game, boom, what, you know? if this creator were like, all right, I'm gonna release a bunch of novels to explain things, you know. This truly was a dream, Derry. Who would Danny DeVito voice? I don't know. What about Wart?
Bryan Cranston is Rosalina.
Okay. Who would voice Dr. Mario? Let's see here. Let's get Jack Black to do it again. Fuck it. They won't know. Roger Waters as Toadette. Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil as Dr. Mario. That's a perfect choice, yeah. Danny DeVito voices Goomba, number 56. Remember when George Clooney voice acted a dog on the early South Park seasons? Because he was just a big fan. It's like, please give me a voice acting gig. And they were like, yeah, be a dog. Did Illumination call you to give you a new role in the Mario movie? Let's just say this. My voice is a little shredded from voice acting something. And what that is, let's just say that, sort of animation out there. I wanted the talent of Joey to be in it. Ladies and gentlemen, February 22nd, the Elf reboot is out. Yours truly will be playing the role of good old Elf. He also voice acted the Doctor in South Park movie too. You know, it's so weird. Like, we grew up around South Park, and we really shouldn't have. We really shouldn't have. Because it's so funny that animation equals children's stuff. I think South Park really fucked up the minds of a lot of people because they were too young to understand, like, irony and sarcasm and satire. So, I think they, like, sort of in a way, thought that behavior was appropriate when the joke was that it was not, you know? So I think, like, the outcome of that is that today a lot of people, like, maybe might lack a little bit of, like, empathy, and they're always hyperbolic because South Park made it okay. Kids can be stupid. So, South Park really fucked me up as a kid. I was so scared. People idolize Cartman. Yeah, shit like that, yeah. The Simpsons did that to me. Yeah. I just stated the fact that, like, everybody was laughing to The Simpsons, but they didn't understand why they were laughing. Because we were, like, 9 years old, and there was no way we could get all, like, the Spinal Tap references and shit. But, like, yeah, it's good. Hey, how we doing? Hey, aren't you, like, evil? Like, this character can, like, throw you back in the hub area, right? Hey. Maybe I'll try. Oh, hey. Yeah. Bye-bye. Okay. Well, I should get the knife and murder everybody, but, yeah. There was one thing in The Simpsons that me and my friend laughed at so fucking hard. I think we legitimately rewinded like 30 times, and we were nearly close to puking because we were laughing so fucking hard. It's that non sequitur bit where Homer, it's a cold opening or whatever in the episode. He's just driving from work. Homer Simpson. It's gonna hit a tree. We were laughing so hard, I think snot was coming out of our faces. He's about to hit the chestnut tree. Yeah. That was me with the Grand Theft Walrus bit in the movie. You know, that I gotta say, for years people said that the Simpsons movie was like the best thing Simpsons had done in a long time. Going back on it, hot take, I don't think it's that good. I think most of the characters in that show is like, Lisa has nothing to do for the entire movie. I guess the best thing that comes out of that movie is like Spider Pig. It's a mid-episode, yeah. I mean, it's okay, but... It's better than the new Simpsons. Do you think, legitimately, we will be seeing the end of The Simpsons? I mean, we can, right? Ever. No. I don't think so. They did that because they passed the longest running primetime animated sitcom from the Flintstones. Oh. I had no idea about that. The Simpsons will go on after the heat death of the universe. Okay, I forget. Is there like a thing you can get here? I'm gonna keep exploring though, but yeah, I remember this leads somewhere else, but I don't have it for the demo. It's Disney's biggest cash cow, so probably sticking around for a long time. And what's it? Joey, how did you not see it? What's this? What's this? Nice. Nice job. Nice job. No, it's good. It's good. It's real good. It's awesome. It's so good, I'm gonna go to the bathroom right now and think about you and what you've done. Haha. Haha. Alright, anyway. Let's see here. Will you be playing Destiny 2 Renegades next month? The mere sequel to Destiny? Are you serious? Oh my god, I can't wait. Let me shame somebody. Yo, Spelunkin, you heard about that? Something yelling across the room. Yo, Spelunkin! Heard about Destiny? You love Destiny, right?
Yoki Spelunkin did play Destiny.
Okay. You know what's funny? Ever since Spelunkin became a mod, I've had to, like, fix the games that Spelunkin likes. I'm not even kidding about that. Like, I'm like, fuck all that shit. You're gonna be playing Mario 3! That shit's the fucking best. And it's like part irony, but part sincerity. You gotta play good games. I haven't played that game in years. I got tired of paying $60 every 3 months. They should make a PlanetSide 2 sequel. It's already pretty low on players. I got tired of Destiny 2 when the game became shit. Did you fix Chowder's game test yet? You cannot change galvanized brown steel, okay? There's no point. After all these years, I still have no clue what Destiny is. From what I remember, it's like the Bungie developers making a space MMO game, third-person shooter. You did play Earthbound because of me, so that was good. Spelunkin, you're gonna murder me for saying this, but I'm gonna say it on stream anyway. Spelunkin was so upset when she played Earthbound. She got to the very end fight, Gigas, and she lost. She almost started crying out of frustration. Sad end achieved. Shame the 3,000 people. Who would ever cry at the end of something Earthbound related? That sounds ridiculous. Who would ever do such a thing? Okay, I might have to switch worlds here because I don't know what the rest of the level entails. If the demo is devoid of content here or... Okay. I'm gonna give it a little bit more of a look through. Joel, did you see the voice of the void as an official hot sauce? Would you like a link to it? Oh, there we go. Hey, you have the ghost ability, right? Yeah, sure. Link that up, I guess. Hey. Get. Yuki Onna. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna get out of here. Alright. It's called the Grimy sauce. Okay. I guess going back to sleep. You know, sometimes I've woken up. We have 2 links in chat here. I want to see. What are you guys doing? Retrotype? What are you doing? For fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. Get out of here. Get out of here. I think it's gonna be real. I think it's gonna be a real one for me. Okay. Now, let's see this. Voices of the Void hot sauce. This is... an official hot sauce, you say? To Voices of the Void. No, this isn't real. What is this? Cocktail of Peace and Fire. Inspired by the voice of the game, a sauce for the still screaming of the untold horrors lurking in the... Wait! Horrors? Horrors? I thought this game was a comfortable signal simulating hunting game. Horrors? Whoops! Officially confirmed, everybody! Guess I was right! With a mix of fresh habanero peppers and ripe fruit, let this tasty combination hush that whisper comes from the corners of the room. While an arrow comes to bring peace. Don't think so. To you via slap across the room. Yeah, there we go. With this sauce, you can get a taste of that experience anytime. It's good for seafood, I guess. Well, I'm gonna try it. Is there a link here?
Since the 1950s, the Alpine Signal Observatorium has made some incredible innovations pursuing scientific discoveries in the dark, mysterious void of space. Our scientists require the best, and to ensure that they get their daily vitamins, minerals...
I'm gonna put a bunch of fucking hot sauce in Curfew's eyes. Like Chinese water torture?
and a little bit of kick, we give them Saucy's Cocktail of Peace and Fire. A saucy food additive that brings the fire of habanero peppers and the sweetness of ripe fruit to their daily meals. And now, the same sauce that fuels our scientists can be found here, right at home, by using code VOTV at checkout over at saucy.biz for 10% off your order. Saucy's Cocktail of Peace and Fire. Fueling our scientists.
I'm gonna drink this hot sauce live on stream for Vice of the Void.
Brought to you by Stolas. Stolas Astronomical Data Collection. Ad Calum ad infernum.
Okay. But will it beat Vinny's hot sauce? That's my question. Which I very much like. Okay. But slow down. Is that canon what they look like? This is just no. No. How many fingers do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the alien you hate? No, they don't look like this. I have seen what they look like in the fucking game. They are invisible like people men. Like they have humanoid shapes and they walk around like, you know, the mannequins. In denial. I've seen the fucking ghostly, you know, ooh. You've seen Errol's numerous times. Yeah, they never look like this. Denial of alien. Well, here's the deal. Here's the deal. I can contact, unlike you guys. I can contact Dr. Nose on Discord right now and send a message saying, hey, it's not a death threat. I'm just wondering, real quick, G, Home Slice. So here's the thing. These arrows, do they A, look like that, or B, I put a alien goatsy on screen? And if he blocks me, I'm right. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. Boom! Cannon. Boom! You know. But okay, so we have Voice of the Void Hot Sauce. That's... okay, sure. Let's see here. Video by Tag. Voiceover by Hulky Crow. Well, that's pretty cool. What else is on this website? Oh! Bye. Okay, well that's interesting. Oh, Voice of the Void. You're growing up. You're getting merch. Could you believe? Could you believe? It was just a little single simulator game and now it's so big. There's no shame in admitting you've been scared shitless by cat ladies. Well, they're not cats. They're assholes. Oh, shit. The arrows literally spray painted a graffiti of a cat person on the walls of your base. No, that was just them calling me a pussy. Okay. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Oh yeah, you gotta like go to the desk first, right? Sorry. Right. Or how's this work again? No, I'm... Right, you can do that too. I forgot about that. Oh yeah. Oh, we're gaming. Oh, we're gaming. Oh, we are gaming. Hey now. Hey now. Okay. Out of the chair. Out of the chair. I'm trying to get out of the chair. Oh, there we go. Captain Felix says, also, it's an incredible amount of misinformation you gave Mike in the stream. Also, that you never told him about Transformers. You kept screaming at him in chat and he never ignored you. Yeah, I remember you, Captain Falcon. You actually donated a TTS to shit on me. That was pretty cool, man. But I was not giving him misinformation at all. But I'm sure he appreciated the money. Because he didn't read it. Alright, let's see here. Let's go to the red one. Marge, kill him! Okay, that one is actually not done. So I've been there. This one is this lit up? No, this one is closed. No. I think, you know, I don't want to toot my own horn here, but like, I don't know what the misinformation you're talking about. I think I gave Mike great advice. I think I gave it a very methodical, cathartic way of saying, here's what you need to do. You see these signals? Turn that dial, and then when it's green, slow down the speed with the mouse thing, right? I didn't give him like the cold hard facts what it does. It was more so here's an introduction to like adapt a little easier to it. You know, because it's a kind of a hard game to get into. It needs to have you need to like ease someone into be like, all right, this seems intimidating, but like I can teach you here. You were freaking out in chat when the transformer went off. I did tell him like, oh yeah, you gotta do a TR check, but we'll get to that eventually. Besides, he was ending very soon anyway, so. Okay. You told him to shave his hair for 2 hours straight. But yeah, sure, Captain Falcon, yeah, I could probably do a better job or whatever, but I don't think I was giving him misinformation, you know? But maybe I was unintentionally doing it, who knows? You sure I can't go into the red door? It's right there, man. Okay, well, let's try this one again then. Now that I have the snow ability. Maybe this could help. No, we don't want to do that. Okay, let's see. How do I access my abilities? It's not here. That's to go back. Let's select it. Let's avoid that. I think it's just start. As someone who didn't understand Voice of the Void until recently, I was also preoccupied with vetting the TTS, so my attention was split. I still learned from what you were saying on Mike's stream. Strange Light Pick, are you a mod over at Mike's? Ooh. That's gonna be it's gonna be a no for me, man. Well, I've enjoyed you here at fecalfunny.com, but unfortunately, with these new news, I'm sorry, buddy, but it's gonna be a bye from me. Bye-bye. Bye. There we go. Yeah, we're snowing up in here. What can I do with this ability? Because there's only two worlds available. There's Snow World, and then there is Shape World. Can still jump. Someone said Elsa. See if there's any other worlds that I can explore that's currently... Well, this one is kind of... No, this one isn't done either. Maybe? Are you gonna take on the Toe of Satan for Christmas again? I have nothing left to prove I did it. No. So, do we actually hate Mike? Do you want me to be sincere? For real? Kayfabe off? In fact, I didn't even have to address it that way. Come on. That's not open. I think this would be open, but it's not. And who's we? Oh, that's all of them. I think the only one left is Shape World and Snow World. Unless I missed something. You should wait until the stable build comes out before playing Voice of the Void again. Maybe. But I kind of want to go back into it now. I feel like we checked out Season 3's very beginning, but I'm going to call that Part 0, because the original Voice of the Void Season 1 actually had the same thing where, like, there's so many new features and most of the tutorial shit that stream should be a Part 0, and Part 1 should be like, alright, now we know the controls, now we know everything, you know? The single towers are very unstable right now, and fuses are 100 a pop. But I might want to wait. Season 2 also had a Part 0, I think. I think I want to wait maybe a little bit before, like, going straight back into it, because with every new release, it gets a little breaky, and it gets, you know, things improve, so, is Dr. Nose's Twitch account still banned? No, they unbanned him. I'd love to hear someone, like, sample a fucking trap beat over this. Yume Nikki, get that pot so sticky. Macaroni, cheese, and bologna. Oh, damn. Talking about that ubua now? If you find some, crackers, you can eat them real nice, salty and sweet. Ow, there goes my teeth. Shit. No. So I want to get something Yume Nikki related tattooed so bad. Get Uboa on a motorcycle that says hell yeah, but misspell hell, so just H-E-L. And yeah is Y-E-A. Hell yeah! Okay, yeah. See if I can go maybe this way instead. Hey, we found something. Back here. Okay, that's good, that's good. What? What is my favorite track from this game? It's a lot of really cool tracks, but they're short loops, essentially. I like that one in the sewer. There's a bug in 09 where custom content won't work unless you press the button to enable them in 08. Shouldn't happen to you, but for people who start on 09, it just won't work without booting a copy of 08. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait a little bit before we play more, but I think it's an awesome game. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep and have many, many dreams. Dreams in the streams. God damn, I can't stop rapping. Cause it's happening. I'ma sing. La 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 la. La 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 la. Sorry. Okay, I know that if you sleep in this place, you should be able to like teleport, right? Maybe it's because I have the effect on. Hang on. Nightmare. Okay. Do I have to wait a little bit? In the OG game, teleports are semi-random. Do you think you'll do the Game Awards this year? Well, I'll do them alright. With a big smirk on my face. Because I love them. But I will also do a retro game award show. Like last year. And those is gonna be fun. Why aren't we teleporting here? Apparently I might need to reset this world for making this bed work. Might also be a demo, so... Alright, try this again. No, don't wanna. I wonder what's behind this door in the original. Oh my god. Hang on. I'm getting hunger pains. Luckily I did all that cooking on my meal prep. Ooh, hang on. Ooh. Try sleeping in your bed as soon as you dream first. Guys, I gotta be honest, I am like starving. My stomach isn't making like noises, but it is saying, hey man, you've gone too long without nutrients. I'm gonna start burning excess fat now. So here's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'd love to stream more of this, and I think I'm gonna resume maybe tomorrow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Again, this is something we started playing yesterday. But we kind of stopped because, you know, I ended the stream. I got really hungry, actually. So here we are again. And if you don't know what this is, if you're watching for the first time, it is a Yume Nikki PlayStation 1 remake, I guess you would call it. I'm not a demake, but well, maybe. But what's fascinating about this version is the fact that it runs natively on PlayStation hardware. So if you are a filthy pirate, TM, and you like to, you know, chip your PlayStation, as it was called back in the day, you could totally burn this on a disc and, you know, fire away, I guess. But, ER. Oh yeah, I gotta go to bed for this first, right? You are a pirate. Alright. Did you get this from itch.io? This is available on itch.io. Itch.io, yes. Okay. Let's head inside. So we got the ice lady power. Let me see if I can just do this real quick. There we go. Effects, I have the Yuki Onna. Become the snow woman, right? And I don't know what to do next. I mean, this is pretty much a very faithful recreation of Yume Nikki, but I'm a little unsure what to do next. By the way, there's minimal texture warping in this. I don't know if it's DuckStation just being better, TM, but it sure looks a whole lot better than LSD. There's only 2 areas, right? I know that, but have I done everything in here? Does it have Nasu? It does. It does have the 8-bit eggplant game. Yeah, there's a link in chat if anybody wants to check this out too. I wonder if we can do the chair glitch. The chair glitch? Okay, again, this is locked off, I believe. No, this just leads back, man. You can code for the PlayStation 1 to prevent some of the bad textures. You know what I'm gonna try? So we've done everything in the snow area, I think. We could go back to the cube world and see if maybe something else can happen. I do know that you gotta sleep in the bed sometimes, and it works. Sometimes it doesn't, but yeah. It's just a 20-minute demo. Okay. But I want to know, like, a conclusive sort of like, you have finished the demo now. The chair glitch made your walking speed faster than the original game. Oh, okay. Joel, when I recommended the robot fight named Fight yesterday, I forgot to mention it's metal as fuck, nearly as gore as Splatterhouse. And with an amazing soundtrack, I think you'd love it. A robot named Fight. Okay, I might check that out, I guess. Dum bum ba da dum bum 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 bum. The Void. I don't think it's a definitive end of this. This is more of a proof of concept. Okay, well, I'm gonna see if I can sleep in the bed and if something happens here. And then I might be done with everything here. I'd love if this demo could also include a boa, but it's so early at this point that, you know, it is what it is. The creator's other game is also on PlayStation 1, and he built this based off its engine. Okay. Oh shit, okay. Hey, it's this guy, right? Let me see this guy. Yeah, there's sort of weird demon floating in the sky. I can like tell the Photoshop filter that was used here. Yeah. Check the Gleeby cover. What's this? What is this? Okay, that's awesome. That's part of the audio, I think. Is it? Nuclear noise. Somebody getting shot. That's the game. I don't think so. Okay. That was him slamming the desk. Alright, anyway. Alright, there we go. You keep that audio at a very low volume in the background. The whole stream is an evil subliminal. And the evil subliminal, yes. Okay. Mario 64 who? Let's see if there's anything here. Okay. iDozer, but it's GleeBT. GleeBT? That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. Yeah, but I mentioned that I was watching Crank yesterday. And that movie feels like a shitpost made by a YouTuber that somehow got a budget. It's like if I made a movie. And then I want, finger guns, fall from a helicopter, but he survives. It has the same, like, feel as a Blue Shell Incident. It's just nonsense. I wonder if I can jump up here. Hang on, let's see. No, I can't make that. Unless, hang on. No, that won't happen either. Smosh the movie if it was good. It's like, girl, you ain't Mario. Fuck, that's a good pickup line. Take a girl on a date, at the bar, whatever. Have a conversation, ask her about her interests. Middle of her talking. Girl, you ain't Mario. Try it. Girl, you ain't Mario. Okay. Take notes, everybody. It's an instant pepper spray. But what if she is? Ah, bellissimo. See, here's the thing. That is a check if that is a future wife. And what I mean with that is that if she replies with, but you ain't even an Notario, that's when you know. That is when you found the one. I watched Crank on Sudafed with a bad flu and I threw up 4 times. Alright. What the fuck is Crank? It's a movie. It's a movie with one of my favorite baldies, Jason Statham. And the whole movie, he like, his heart rate keeps dropping and he needs to like energize himself with adrenaline and do stupid shit to not die. That's the thing. He needs to crank off. He has sex to survive. Yeah, kind of. Crank is even funny. I haven't watched Crank. Oh my god, the frame rate in this area. I mean, I guess maybe I can jump up here and do something. There was no jump in the original Yume Nikki, from what I remember at least. Okay, this might be a whole new area, actually. Oh god. First person? Smoother. Okay. There's a jump at the end. Well, I guess. This or Bubsy 3D? Ooh. It's a hard question, man. Christ. Maybe this. Maybe this. Yume Nikki. Hey Joel, a while ago I recommended a game, Look Outside to you, but I didn't really explain what it's about. It's an RPG cosmic horror game. It has boiled eggs and unsalted nuts. Well, that just got shit canned, buddy. You know, you had me at the first half, but now you'll never see that game streamed. Sorry. Be responsible. Okay. Did you ever watch the Bubsy VTuber video? Yeah, we talked about it in the Bubsy 4D demo. How it was a VTuber livecast, but at the end of the stream, the VLC video popped up and said Bubsy VTuber Showcase 4.mp4. So, whoops. Fucked up. Stop resetting me! So, I've been checking out the world of streams as of late. And let me tell you something, YouTube Shorts Live has been a gold mine for quality streams. 99% of them all now have some bizarre trend. They're playing Roblox, and they're playing a brain rot Skibidi Toilet 67 song or something like that. And they have an animated GIF of a woman sleeping, and it says in bold letters, $10, I wake up. And people keep donating and nothing happens because it's a GIF. It's really good. Hey, here we go. Hey, what's poppin', gamer? Alright. Whoa, the frame rate. Oh, that frame rate. Oh, that frame rate. Oh, I can't go in there yet. Not available in the demo. Damn it. Oh, well. We're getting over... Now it feels like we're playing LSD. Okay. I think you've seen everything now. Okay. Well, if this is the end of it, I say this is incredibly cool. I want to see more of this, the more it gets developed. I think seeing 3D Oboa would actually be awesome. But it's a little early, a little showcase of this thing, but it's still really awesome. But maybe I missed something here, but you know. Someone said, hey, maybe you should check if that Tech Market game is still running in the background. Probably a good idea. Maybe check out Malware Bytes after that. Way better than the official remake that came out years ago. Yeah, so... This is one of those cases where you guys will just deny this ever happening, but Joey has a fucking memory like an elephant. There was like Yume Nikki 2 or some shit like that on Steam. And people are anticipating it like a lot. And then it came out and everybody hated it. What was the story here? Yume 2 Key. It was a remake. There was a sequel. It was a Mandela effect. Yeah, I don't think so. That was a fan game. It was an official remake. Apparently, it sucked ass. Well, I think that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Dream Diary, it was a generic horror platformer. Well, that is unfortunate in my opinion. People are too Yume picky. Okay, yeah, okay. Alright. So how can it be official when we don't even know the original creator? That's kind of what I'm wondering. Guess we're gonna head in here, huh? Okay, I guess it's still a little left to do. Crazy that any game can run on the PlayStation 1's 3 megabytes of RAM. Imagine how well optimized MGS is. Yeah, but not to play devil's advocate, but a lot of the models is like action figure guys with 5 wireframes. The creator is still around. Toby Fox interviewed him at some point. Of course Toby Fox would interview him. Yo, my name's Tony the Fox. Hey man, I just want to let you know that, you know Gaster? Yeah, I kind of took a boa and now people don't know what the fuck. Anyway, Home Slice, thank you for the inspiration, all that shit. But hey man, if you want like bus money home, holla at your main G, you know? The interview is kind of funny, by the way. Does anybody have a link? I kind of want to read it. Tricky Tony at it again. Gaster, I hardly knew her. The remake was Yume Nikki Dream Diary. It was a remake remade in 3D, separate from the Yume Nikki, which is a fan-made sequel meant to celebrate Yume Nikki itself. It's getting confusing, man. Kind of reminds me of that Mother 3 fan sequel called Mother 4. One of the ballsiest things I've ever heard in my life. Just, yeah, this is the next game. Anyway, really cool game. We're going to check out this interview here, where Toby Fox interviews the creator. I have no knowledge of this, but this is kind of fascinating. Okay, here we go. Toby Fox's secret base. Should I be reading this? Jesus, this is a clandestine fucking underground shit. Okay, well, alright. There are games made in RPG Maker 2000 and become stars among indie games such as Off, 1B, and To the Moon, to name a few. I see we're being humble here. There's also one free RPG Maker game before all these particular that shines like the sun. It continues to influence elements of games even to this day, such as Amori, Lisa, and something else. That game is 2004's Yume Nikki. It's made in RPG Maker, but it's not an RPG per se. There's no battles, no clear story, and no level system. Well, the game's creator, Kikiyama, described it as a game where you walk around a dream world with a dark atmosphere. That's the sort of game Yume Nikki is. Gameplay consists mostly of walking around a large map while looking for special NPCs who gives the player effects. These effects will change how the main character, Madotsuki, I think I pronounced that wrong earlier, looks a bit and unlocks new abilities. For example, the bicycle effect is essentially it allows you to move faster, while the famous kitchen knife effect gives you the ability to kill other characters. I wonder... No, he couldn't have been influenced by that, right? But it's sorry, it's... To my surprise, it's not Chara, it's Kara. When Kara walks around with the knife and kills her, but no. I don't know. The world of Yume Nikki is like a dream. The sights and sounds change drastically throughout. In the air that looks like a mall, there's a strange faceless human-like figures of various colors wandering around. The sounds of a train slowing down can be heard, and if you talk to any of the figures, their bodies will contort and they will run away. While in other areas, there's a black and white desert that looks like it was drawn quickly, while the only sounds of steps and out-of-tune bells breaking the silence. There's also a part in the game where everything is drawn in 8-bit sprites, and the sounds and graphics are cute and nostalgic, like they're from Mother. It's difficult to put into words, but with its sophisticated art, ambient music, and worldview, Yume Nikki gives you the most unique atmosphere in game history. Wandering around the game world feels more like visiting an art museum in a surreal world than playing a video game. Even 20 years later after its release, it's no wonder why the game still has so many fans. One of the reasons is it remained so popular for so long that it's a game full of mysteries. There's no dialogue at all. And while some NPCs can be thought of as characters, the interpretation is all up to the player. There's many game creators that will explain all the secrets in their games on Twitter or something, but this has never happened with Yume Nikki. The author is one that keeps the mysteries mysterious. Much like the game, Its creator, Kikiyama, also has many mysteries. Since the game was released, they have never had any social media accounts, and at the moment, there's no way to contact them. The only thing known about them is that they made Yume Nikki. Likewise, they also never give an interview until today. Alright. While they never let out any information to the outside, they might have known to accept official collaboration, and the sort of company Fangamer who makes merchandise for Undertale was lucky enough to receive indirect approval from Kikiyama to make Yume Nikki merchandise. I thought I might try to use this opportunity to interview Kikiyama. Honestly, I thought there was no point in even asking. Kikiyama's reclusiveness has in itself become an aspect of their game, so that's why I decided to put some voluntary restrictions to one of my questions. First of all, the question can't be about the game's content. Second of all, they can only be answered with yes or no. Lastly, Kikiyama gets to pick how many questions there are. To my surprise, they said yes. That's why the preamble has become so long. Okay, here we go. Here's the 10 questions. Holy shit. 10 questions for Kikiyama. Number 1. When you published Yume Nikki version 010, did you think, this is it, this is the final version? Well, I asked this question, of course. Of course, I don't mean that Yume Nikki felt unfinished or anything. There's many errors in the game and many mysteries. It's just that the whole playing and even when I wasn't able to often wonder if there was any more planned. I mean, if the game was finished, you want to call it version 10, right? Answer, no. The site Vector, where you originally uploaded Yume Nikki, was home to many other games such as Cave Story and Mao no Akuji, among others. At the time, you were enjoying other free games? When I asked this question, it takes a lot of dedication to create a game like this for free, so I was curious they were influenced to make a game by others that was around at the same time. Yes. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a yes-no button. Here we go. Okay.
Yes! 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 No! 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 Fuck! Shit!
Okay. Anyway. This is yes. Yume Nikki is made with RPG Maker. Before making Yume Nikki, did you ever try to make a traditional RPG, something with battles or a level system, using the default system as the engine, even if you don't intend to ever publish it anywhere? Why I asked this question, even those who make games that are called masterpieces are all beginners at first. If you want to take a game like Yume Nikki, it would be really hard without having any experience with RPG Maker. Also, the image of Kikiyama making a game where you battle slimes or something is funny. The answer...
Nope.
Question number 4. Did you often draw characters and scenes in Yume Nikki's style before you made the game? Why I asked this question, I used to draw weird creatures all the time during class. To me, the art in Yume Nikki felt like something that would be thought about during school or work and scribbled in the corner of a notebook. In a good way.
Yes! Yes!
Okay. Toby's response to the answer, I knew it. I knew you were that kind of person. Well, I'll ask another then. I'm sure you've drawn something other than creatures before. As a kid, was there a time when you tried to draw things like cute girls in more traditional manga style? And the answer is...
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you ever played any of the Osamu Sato games such as Dream Emulator LSD? Hey, why ask this question? Dream Emulator LSD, designed by Osamu Sato, was released in '98, and it's the only game to predate Yume Nikki that I can see as a sort of predecessor. As in the game, you walk around a surreal world and experience random strange events. I thought both the concept and settings was a lot like Yume Nikki, and the answer is...
Yes.
Sure. Anyway, let's see here. So LSD is confirmed. Why the fuck not? I mean, I always imagined it was, right? I mean, you have all these like weird secret games. LSD is one of them, you know? But Yume Nikki, I mean, it's kind of weird how the chronology of games went. You know, LSD is like the beginning of this genre, right? But then you have shit like this, and then the games later on take on a whole like mysterious angle. But these early games fascinate the fuck out of me because they truly are one of a kind where like there was no market for these kind of things, you know? So why not, you know? It was Kikiyama who said it. All right, let's see here. Have you ever listened to any of Aphex Twin's albums? Why I asked this question? Aphex Twin's ambient music could have inspired Yume Nikki's soundtrack, but this could also just be because Kikiyama has a really good sense for music. No. Wow. That's Aphex Twin? That's a weird question out of nowhere. I guess Toby Fox likes Aphex Twin. What is Aphex Twin known for? I gotta check this up on YouTube. Hang on. Aphex Twin. Wait, is Aphex Twin that like techno band that has a picture of a dude in a bikini? Window licker, right? Hang on. Yeah, I remember this. It's not a band. Sorry. Listen, I'm a rock metal guy. Everything's just fucking that shit to me. But, okay. He makes dance music. I don't think that's dance music. I mean, Aphex Twins are referencing JoJo too. So Ambient 2 is a big classical ambient electronic album. It's a fair question. Well, okay, interesting. Just randomly dropping Aphex Twin. All right, no, not at all. You know what he should have asked? You know what the soundtrack to, for me, that Yume Nikki is? That would be Japanese. Mersbo. Right? I can imagine just this wall of fucking destroying noise coming your way. That's more than Aphex Twin for me, but whatever. Alright, let's see here. When I first released Undertale, it unexpectedly became very popular and I became very stressed because of it. I've become more relaxed about it now, but you have a similar experience regarding releasing Yume Nikki. Okay? Why I asked this question, it's just my personal experience, but while being popular is a nice thing, it also is a very scary thing for people who just want to live quietly. No. I wonder why Toby Fox was stressed about it. I mean, just from the success? You know what the difference is here? Kikiyama did not release this game paid. I think it's because Toby Fox released this commercially. That's where the stress comes from. Get an accountant, pay all the fucking taxes on it or whatever. And Kikiyama's like, I just made a game, man. Fan and external pressure. It's so much attention to have so much focus on you. Well, I think, so the entire planet suddenly knowing who you are and digging up your personal history is fucking terrifying, Joel. Probably, but with Toby Fox, I think this sort of dog avatar that he has was a very smart idea because it almost pivots away from his actual, like, human representation. It's almost like, I'm just a silly dog. I think it was a necessary thing to do because the Undertale fandom back in 2015, I mean, it was completely out of control. Like, listen, I liked the game a lot, but that fan base at the time they were chewing their own teeth off, right? And him being like, hey, I'm just a dog, maybe. But he was also known for making Homestuck music. Well, Kikiyama here, Japanese, complete indie developer who, like, did not even charge money. I don't know. But anyway, question number 8. Do you still make art or write music sometimes, even if you aren't going to publish it? Why I asked this question? Yume Nikki seems always like a fun game to make, so I wonder if Kikiyama still enjoyed doing music and art as a hobby, so I asked. Yes. I wish they could elaborate, but hey, that was the stipulation here, right? All right, that was actually question number 9. This is number 10, the final question. Up until now, I've just asked yes or no questions, but it may be hard to answer that way for this one. Be so ready for this. If you were going to go to Denny's to get... Oh, you fucking bungled it. It was all a Denny's ad at the end. If you were to go to Denny's together, what would you order? Rice casserole with 3 types of cheese and shrimp. Well, that's all. I'll leave it up to the reader to interpret the answers. The important thing we know is that Kikiyama is probably still alive, and what they would get, and would get if we went to Denny's. Me. Definitely the Great Parfait. The Great Parfait is currently not available at this time. Okay. The dev equivalent of feeding the crows. God, you know what I'd love to do? I'd love to do that JavaScript edit on this page and just write my own like version of this, where Kikiyama totally breaks the silence and characters like, just so you know, all those years ago, this was a ad tie-in with Denny's, and you know, it never got finished because the time release for the product we were trying to sell ran out. So Boa was actually meant to be the Denny's mascot, but I changed it last minute, really. But flicking the lights was actually a carrier from a demo where you had to flip chicken. Okay? And then Toby's like, well, seeing as you're revealing some secrets, I'll reveal it now. You see, Undertale, it's a big Jack in the Box commercial we did back in the day. You know, I used to do freelance work for corporations and, you know, stuff like that. And, you know, I was approached on my LinkedIn that, hey, are you interested in making this game? And Roffel, Limau. But yeah, Joe, it'd be funny if you interviewed Toby and threw the crows with unsalted peanuts and hard-boiled eggs at him. One of these days, I'm gonna call up Tony the Fox in his home in Japan. I won't prank call him or nothing. And I will simulate what the phone call would be like. Okay? This is real and it's gonna happen. Here we go. Let me simulate this experience for you guys. This is how the phone call between me and Tony the Fox will go. Just give me a second here. This will be real. This will be real. This is as real as life, man. Okay, we're gonna do that. And there we go. Something like that. Okay. Gonna do this. And we're gonna do okay, and bit will begin now. Hello, hello? You might not know me, but, lol. Sorry, I call your house, but, would you like to do an interview? Limau. Okay, cool. You know, you might not remember, but, like, 26 years ago, you know, I played, your game, Super Mario or whatever, lol. And I'm wondering, just a quick question, G, okay? When you made Undertale, and you made the Deltarune or whatever, I'm just wondering, will there be a big boss fight with Gaster at the end? Okay, that answers it. Okay, well, Toby, I know you're busy having, like, sushi with Miyamoto and Sakurai and all these other, like, you know, Yakuza members over there, but I wish you well. I look forward to Nut Dealer. I know the Deltarune game has been going real bad. No one has bought it. No one checked it out yet. But I will tell my 2 viewers on stream right now that your game is the tits, okay? Alright, I'll catch you later. By the way, if you ever make a game again, put me in as a secret character and make him the strongest. Okay, bye. That is how that will happen. That is how that will happen. Somebody says, what a dick. Master of performance. Master of the arts. He will block your number right after. No, he wouldn't.
Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Oh! Oh, it's you again. What do you want? Oh, really? Litigation? Suing? Lawsuit? Why don't you come over here and break my fucking legs? Oh, he left.
That's real and it happened. Okay, anyway guys, thanks for watching the PlayStation 1 Yume Nikki thing. It's available on itch.io, go download it yourself. I don't know how you would support the creator, but I'm sure the creator would enjoy a download to this really cool remake, demake, whatever you call it. Love to see more of this. One day we will see 3D Uboa. Alright guys, be right back, sit tight, and more insanity coming up. Alright, so another one of these glued streams TM where we take a previous segment and like make it a cohesive watch together. But anyway, we're going to resume no players online here. Let me get it on screen. So this is the game we resumed last time. Okay. Let's see here, get back into it. Looks a little different, I guess, but alright. Okay, I guess we start. Okay. Well, this looks different. We can run like this. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay, so the game mechanic is quite different now. What's... Okay, well, I guess we'll compliment. Character? Mysterious goat lady scared the frog away. Okay. Oh, who's this character? Oh, I guess I'll do a little high-pitched voice, I suppose. Ah, hello. Are you alright? You must be wondering what is going on. I'm Toriel, caretaker of the ruins. I pass through here every day to see if anyone has fallen down. It does not happen often. You're the first to come here in a long time. Do not be afraid, little one. I will do my best to... What the fuck? Wait a minute! I've been scammed! Hey, wait a goddamn minute! What the fuck was that? No.
Hey you! I told them not to do that shit again! Jesus Christ! Ah, well that's what I'm talking about. You know, one of these days, that guy, man, I'm gonna...
Let's play the game. No players online. No players online. I love the time and effort you put into dumb bits like this. What do you mean? Bits?